Okay. Hello everyone, Group G over here. We're going to demonstrate how our project works. We develop a device that's helping you to keep track of the exercise you do in a gym using, for example, kettlebells or dumbbells. Here we have the device. This is the main screen. As you can see, we have a touch screen where the user is being prompted to scan his user card. This card contains information necessary for binding the profile of the user with a database that we have running in our web service. So here's a card of the RFID card of the user. You can scan it here in an RFID reader, and this will prompt a web service, a get message, and that will bring the information of the user, and will update the interface. The next step after the user is authenticated with this card is this screen that's prompting the user to scan the equipment he's going to use. So here, first we have two tagged equipments, a dumbbell here, and as you can see here is the tag, and a kettlebell where you can see here there's the other tag. So let's first scan the dumbbell that we're going to use. And after the equipment is scanned, you can see that in the screen there are some exercises that are associated with the selected equipment. In this case, we're going to select biceps curl for this demonstration. So first you have to go to the calibration position of this exercise, which is somewhere here. We have a sound that's coming from the tunes module that's telling the user that the equipment was already calibrated. We are going to make the calibration again because it was not the right calibration at the beginning with the tool. Okay, now the tool is calibrated, and we can see that we have some feedback, sound feedback every time an exercise is done correctly. Exercises, we divided the exercises as patterns that are evaluated with the sensors we have, in this case the accelerometer and the compass. And we also added some constraints on these measurements. For example, if you do a wrong pattern, for example, moving away from the angle, no, that didn't work in this case, yeah. So can you, here there is an error message, some live feedback saying that you move too much to the right. So the user will have to correct this in the sub pattern. Here's another mistake done in the lower part. So it says too much right also, but in the lower pattern. Okay, so a user keeps making his exercises, and when he's done, he can push the button, the done button here to finish the session. And the user will be prompted with a summary of the exercise, the session that he did, and this information will be pushed to a web service that is also connected with the whole application. Here we can see this is a web client that's also collecting the information of the user. The last here's a list of the last sessions of that user, and if we ask for this information again, we can see that the last session was a biceps curl, and it was 12 repetitions. This is what we just saw there. And here we have some additional information, like what are the ratios of the exercise this user has done. And this is, for example, let's check the biceps curl. How is the performance for the last 5 sessions? Now we're going to show you another exercise, the last one for the last equipment. This is a kettlebell, just to demonstrate that this is working with different equipments. So this is a kettlebell, and as you can see, the list of exercises is different. So we have the tricep extension. Okay, get ready, because this is the toughest. So this is the position. Okay. Okay, it's counting. Good, you're nailing it. You can go in this direction and try to focus the repetitions that they're being counted. Okay. You can stop now. Cool. We help you. Don't touch it. Let's see. This is the number of repetitions we've done. You can see that if we try to do a different pattern, so it's not counting. So in this case, if you move the arm differently, you can see that this is not counting as a repetition. Okay. So we're going to press the done button. This is going to get submitted to our database, and we're done. Okay, now we're going to show you another exercise. In this case, we're going to use a dumbbell as well, but we're going to be selecting the lateral raise exercise. So let me first scan the equipment without breaking the gadget here, hopefully. And here we see once again the list of exercise for this equipment, and we're going to choose lateral raise. Wait till we can go to the calibration position. Okay, so choose it. Now, this is the initial position. Now we have to select the exercise. So let me. This is not very user friendly now. Okay. Wait, it's already ready for calibration. There you go. And as you can see, you can hear the sound that confirms that you're doing the exercise in the right pattern. Also, this exercise is based in two patterns. The first pattern is the up pattern, which defines that you are up, and the lower pattern that you reach the lower boundary. In this case, you did a wrong movement, and it's giving you some feedback. It's telling you that you did too much rotation out. For this exercise, you were rotating your arm, and so this live feedback is helping you to improve your performance. Okay, go back to that position, and let's move up to show you something. So move up, wait there. Okay, can you point it out? This means that it has a 6. It counted another repetition, although the half of the pattern was wrong. And this is something related with performance. The exercise was not done completely correctly, but was done partially correct, and it's also counting as a valid repetition. Cool. Perfect. So, let me show you something here in the web client again. Here I want to show you some more things about the web client. First, I would like to, let me put this in a bigger resolution first. Okay, there. Now maybe that's too big. Here, okay, cool. Here, let me submit again this and get the latest information. And as you can see, we have a lateral raise of 6 repetitions here. There you go, 6. And it has an 83.33% of performance. This means that some of these exercises were not done correctly. And also I want to show you again this exercise performance, and we have a list of exercises here, and let's choose lateral raise, which is the last exercise we did, and we can see how this exercise has been achieved in the last session. So here is our last session. It says that 6 repetitions, but compared to the other ones, well, it's like getting worse. Cool. So well, thank you very much, and see you around.